Okay, so this is just a real quick video explanation of how to make a do-it-yourself automatic water top-off for your saltwater aquarium. So here's my tank, fairly new, it's right around 4 months old, 90 gallons. I'm running some T5 lights on it, and evaporation is a big problem for me. Pretty much have to add water daily if I want to keep my sump return pump running without sucking air, which is a frustration for me. So I've been looking into a solution for it, and this is by far the cheapest, and from what I've read, one of the safest too. So I bought this today. Cost me right around $35 in hardware from Home Depot. Go Gators. And so this is just a basic explanation of how it works. So the bucket has 3 holes in it. One for line 1. This is a air return line. Line 2 at the bottom. And this is a water drain line, which is going to feed the sump with water. And then hole number 3, I just have a PVC valve that I can open and close to add water to the bucket, because I've sealed the lid all the way around with silicone. It's imperative that the bucket stay absolutely airtight if it's going to work. So basically how this works is line 1, the air line, is coming down into my sump here, which is a little dark. Sorry, I'm shaking here. So this is the air line, and here I have my markings of appropriate water levels for whether or not my pump is on or off. And so right around here is my normal run level. Unfortunately, it's slightly higher than that at this time. So you're going to run the end of the siphon line 1 pipe to right around where your desired water level is. And what's going to happen is, once enough water evaporates in your system for the water level to drop below the end of the line, it's going to allow air to travel upwards through the line to the top of the bucket. And so when this happens, it's going to break the vacuum, and naturally water is going to pour from the line in the bottom of the bucket, which is also going to be fed into your sump, obviously, because it has to be lower than the bucket. So I have a valve on the end of mine, just for maintenance, but so it'll drain the water from the bucket into your sump until the water level reaches a point at which it's going to occlude the air line, or line 1, the line to the top of the bucket. And when this happens, it'll create a slight siphon to the point that there's a vacuum created within the bucket, and water can no longer travel through the line at the bottom of the bucket. And so it'll stay this way. It'll stay in this vacuum. You can see that the lid of my bucket is recessed downwards, because there's a vacuum inside of it. And so once the level in the sump drops, it'll open up a way for air to travel into the top of the bucket, allowing more water to travel down into the sump, which will close the line once again and stop the flow of water. Couple of flaws with my design are that I really can't tell how much water is left in my bucket. So getting a bucket with a transparent view window maybe on the side would be a smart idea. So far the system is working great, and I guess you could use any volume of water that you wanted to, but I feel like this size bucket is decent for me. I'm guessing I'll probably have to fill it up maybe once a week or so, once or twice a week. Anyway, so that's the system. And there's my handsome clownfish. Couple little chromies. First corals. Just got them a couple days ago. Got a couple of colonies of those. And yep, that's the tank. There's Marvin, the urchin. Anyway, hit me with any questions if you want, and I'll keep you updated on how well this system's working and if I have any corrections. But so far it's working great.